Hey y'all, hey.
Hey,
Mia.
and it's Shael,
And you tuned into chatting the
the
tea.
T. Chat and chat and the T.
For you
You
and
and
me
me.
to get a new discography.
Ooh, because we got a lot of tea.
Oh, yes, we sure do. And we got a lot
We
of
got our
tea.
notes out.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready. We need to chat about these two important topics today.
Right?
Okay? Because, um, yeah, I feel like I'm excited to talk about these
Me
things.
too. These are some really good topics. I'm really excited to get into it. But before we do, let's
Mhm.
start off with how our week's been.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like it's been a minute. Like every time we record, I feel like it always feels so long, but like so much happens in that span of, so
Yeah. Like it's always like there's two different ways where we feel like, oh my God, it's already Monday. Like we have to figure out what we're
yeah.
going to talk about. And then when we actually think about that week, we're like, wait, a lot happened.
Yeah.
Whereas like, I can't remember because so much was going on.
Hmm.
But I feel like for me, like my week's been chill. I was on my cycle, so I was in pain. And then just working all the time. I was working 6 days this week. I've been like just trying to work more and stuff because after that trip and you're trying to get back into your groove and
That's the one.
everything,
Hmm.
and then you have new goals you're trying to figure out with your life and like things like that. So I've been like trying to grind you guys. And then yeah, I didn't dance this week, so I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna dance this new week because the hard part is like it's the driving part, the gas. That's what's like stops you because I live in the middle and all the way down here is my job and then back to the middle where I live all the way up here is my dance classes. So it's just like sometimes if I'm all the way down here and I gotta use all that gas to go all the way up there and then
Yeah.
back to the middle, that's a lot of fucking gas. Like
A lot of driving.
a lot of driving, which I don't mind driving. It's just thinking
Yeah.
about the gas where I'm like, fuck, like I'm back to under half a tank again.
Yeah.
And you guys know those prices in LA. It's crazy. So it's just like
Mhm.
I have to think about like, I need to save my gas for work more right now than that. So actually, I did go outside in the backyard and I choreographed something
Oh,
because
nice.
I'm trying to, when I'm able to go into a studio and film myself, I have some work already done.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to just go back into choreographing and not giving up halfway and stuff. Like, I just need to go back outside and do that.
Yeah.
Just do more of that, find my groove again with that. But that was my week.
Nice. Well, shoot, mine's been long. Um, work, work. Yeah, I was trying to save for some big things that are happening. And I don't know if we talked about in the last episode or even prior to that about me moving. So I'm in
Mhm.
the transition of moving into a new unit within my apartment complex, and man, it's been getting pushed off for like 3 weeks. It's like I'm sitting in an empty apartment and it's not even empty, it's just everything's packed for the most part. And it's like
Yeah.
so I've been going through that. It's a little frustrating, but it's okay. Hopefully tomorrow is the day. And then yeah, like I had the opportunity to go to like a studio session yesterday and I haven't like been around creatives in a while. So that was kind of like the highlight of my week, even though Sunday's like a new start of the week. But I mean, I feel like it's the end for me. I feel like Monday's just
Yeah. Low key.
but yeah, it was a really good time. I really enjoyed myself just being around so many creatives. I was just
Because
very,
it's been a minute.
it's been a minute. I'm like
Like,
maybe since February.
yeah, because I felt like you were doing like back to back with that type of stuff
Yeah.
before. But I feel like maybe there was this like not really hibernation because I feel like you were still like connecting, and you were doing your
Yeah.
release for your album
Mhm.
too. So it was like at the time you really couldn't be doing that too much because you were trying to get your album
Yeah,
out.
it was more so about me,
Yeah.
whereas like in this session, it was not about me at all, actually. But it was more so like, what can I bring to the table to help support the other artists there? So I was doing a lot of like vocal producing,
Hmm.
and just like suggestions and ideas and stuff. And I think that me being there and my energy just really helped it flow. It was a good vibe. I had a really good time. Um,
Heck yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it has been a very long time. Yeah, since February, since I really like was in the studio
Yeah.
with more artists. So that was really fun. That was my week.
Oh yeah. You know what I've been thinking? I'm trying to figure out like I think this can actually take us to our topic.
Hmm.
So our topic was it's okay to have multiple niches.
Yes.
And my brain has been like all over like just everything of my career and stuff like that, and how I kind of want to where I want to have my training and all of this be. And I've been thinking about going back into a um I forgot what they're called, like training groups and stuff, where like I would sign up for this like monthly session with this group of people, and
Hmm.
we train like once or twice a week together, which there's a teacher and he trains
Hmm.
us and stuff, teaches us combinations. Remember
It's
when I
more
used
so
to
kind
do
of like
that?
a camp, right? Like
It's kind
kind
of
of
camp,
like
but it's
a,
like all year long type of
oh,
thing.
okay.
So you can leave whenever you want, you can join whenever you want, but it's it comes with a few things when you pay for the membership of
Right.
it and stuff. And that's what I used to do. It was this thing called the room that I used to train in. It was strictly hip hop, and we used to train every Sunday. And that, oh my God, that was a good push. But also, it had some not great things to it. But I know this teacher. I've taken a couple of his classes before, and I liked his energy, and I liked the dancers that was in there. They were very welcoming. So,
Mhm.
like, I know what I will be stepping into
Yeah.
with them, and it's way cheaper for what he's offering as
Mhm.
well. And I think he's also a Christian man too,
Okay. Yeah.
which I think would be great. So I might do that. I'm thinking, and to help me also just make more dance friends and just be more in that group of, in
Yes.
that setting. Um, but also, I kind of just want to check out all my options too before I do that. See if there's any other type of groups or trainings I would rather do instead of just doing that. Um, but yeah, I was just thinking that, and then I had a dream too, just about like having another different source of income come into my
Yeah.
life and stuff, and like what is something else I could be good at that I can also earn money from while I'm trying to build my career in movement directing and dancing. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting so overwhelmed with it because I have multiple niches when it comes to dance. Like,
Yeah.
I can do any style of dance. I can, like, things like that. I can choreograph, all those things. Like, with the arts, I can do. But then I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, should I try to like learn how to do nails, get more into hair so I have that on the side, to make
Yeah.
money and all that. And it's just because I do want to make sure that I am financially comfortable
Hmm.
and okay. But then also, too, is just like, I do have faith that God is going to bless me with a successful career in dance, but also, too, like, God has also blessed us with other like options too
Yeah.
as well to keep on to do while we're getting up there. So I'm just like so conflicted on what my next thing is. And Nia knows this. I've been like just crazy about like when is it my time, blah blah, blah. And I'm just like I feel like I've been all over the place with my head. And I think when I do that, I like bed rot and I'm just silent. Like I need to because I feel like I need to hear something because I feel like outside is just so loud and so overwhelming that that's why I need to be here so then I can hear something clearly. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I agree 100% with you. As far as like being in silence and being bored and not doing anything is going to provide you the answers that you are seeking. With that being said, I also believe that, if you are going looking and you're consistently just like poking for the answer, God's not going to give it to you.
Exactly.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's just like you just got to set the intention of that and just wait to receive it. And it could be
Yeah.
today, could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be in a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as she said, we've been talking, like detachment has really been like our
Yeah.
detachment from outcomes has really been our thing. And I also believe even just having multiple niches as well too, like I think when you do something for the love of it or you just enjoy doing it or you're good at it, um I feel like when it aligns, you'll somehow start making money from it, or people be like, hey, like maybe you should do this. And that to me is
Hmm.
kind of like God speaking through others, like, why don't you do this? Or like you should do that. And even like down to me, like low-key girl, I've been thinking about it like going back into makeup again and teaching people how to like the older folks out here how to do makeup.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just little stuff like that that you don't mind doing, that you know that you're good at, or even if you want to teach yourself how to do.
Yeah. And I think what it is like I really don't want to do it.
Mhm.
Like I really don't because like all I want to do is dance. Like that is it. That's all. Like just dance and choreographing. But I think I have like those fears will kick in and stuff. And when I have those fears and I feel like I'm on that like what's it flight mode or something,
Yeah, fight or flight.
I I feel like I need to like hurry up, look, search something up, and be like, okay, that's what I need to do. Like that's what it is. Like I
Mhm.
need to sign up for that now. I need to be on the subscription, yada yada. But then deep down, like I know that's not what it is that I wanted to do. It was just out of like just I need to rush and get something quick and like I don't know. I
I think to me, from what I'm seeing, it just popped in my head as you were talking, but content creation. That
yeah,
comes effortlessly to you and you enjoy doing that. You enjoy editing, you enjoy doing that shit. So I think that's genuinely like it's gonna take some time, but you're already like getting into like now doing these brand deals and stuff. So it's just
yeah,
like it's starting slowly and it's only a matter of time until it does start to gain momentum. But that in itself is your other niche. And that's also going to give you exposure for dance and then it connect.
yeah. I
You
need to.
know,
And I forgot I should have edited this video today for my YouTube, my blog
it's okay. You
and
still got
stuff.
time. It's early.
I still got time.
Yeah.
Still got time. But yeah, you're right about that. And I think it's just me like this rushing thing and
Yeah.
stuff. And I don't even know.
We got to detach. Once we start
Yeah,
moving fast, I'm telling you, I feel like America really indoctrinates us because we are the fastest moving country. Everything that we do is fast. And if
it's
we feel like we're
fat.
not doing things fast and we're not, feel like
Yeah,
we ain't doing shit, but like really to not do shit is where you gain all the things that you need, truly.
yeah,
And then it's also hard too, because I don't know about you, but my parents will always tell me like when I did decide to make that change from like doing makeup to music, they're like, you need to pick what you want to do. And I'm like, really? I don't. Because I can do anything. Like if I
yeah,
decided today that I wanted to lock in and become like this big fitness journey person and like you're watching my whole journey, I could do that. I could do literally anything that I set my mind to. And I think, the older generation is like, you need to pick one set job and you need to work it for 30 years and
yeah,
retire and do this. You need to find something that you're good at, retire, work it, and boom, that's it. But I just feel like life is just so much more than that. And we're too we're too powerful and too creative to just tie yourselves down to one thing in one niche. Like
Yeah,
when you can do everything, I just feel like that it takes away from your talent and your light and your gifts from the world that you could be sharing.
so true. I feel like when it comes to my different niches with dance, it's like it feels so good being able to switch from like taking a musical theater class to like a street hip hop class, like going straight into that. Like that's two different vibes. And it feels
Mm.
like I have two different lives. It's two
Yeah,
different
that is real.
personalities, bro. It's so much fun. Or it's like going to a sexy heels class and stuff like that. And it's like it's my form of acting. Like,
Yeah.
and like you're playing this part and it's so much fun to do. Like it truly is. And I always feel bad when I hear like a dancer where they're like, oh no, I just only do like hip hop. And I'm like, no, don't just do that because I bet you like you're gonna be missing out on so many other amazing gigs
Yeah.
that you are going to fall in love with if you don't just branch yourself out of just one style of dance.
And I agree with that. I feel like, to be honest with you, I was thinking about this yesterday actually, as I was at the studio. I was like, to be honest with you, I think real artists, true artists that appreciate the art and appreciate all forms of art, genres, music, dance, all that. I think that those are true artists because you are willing to get out your comfort zone to try something new instead of boxing yourself into one thing. When you can
Yeah,
do multiple things, and if you feel like you can't, just try it. Because the
yeah,
thing is, like, half the time when you are trying to do something, it's going to take a little bit longer and it's going to take more thought process. You're going to overthink.
that's true.
It's going to be too much. Whereas you just like, fuck it, I'm here for the ride. We're just going to see where it takes us. You just made you a fucking hit. You just did a whole freaking choreography that you never even thought that you was able to be able to pull off. Like, what?
Yeah,
It's like, I think it is a fearful thing too when people say that they can't or I just want to stick to this. They are scared to mess up and trial and error. But I think at the end of the day, we all have to start somewhere, even when we started what we did anyways. There was
yeah,
trial and error. But now I feel like when you grow older, people don't want to do the trial and error thing because they feel like they outgrown that.
yeah,
And life is still always going to be trial and error.
yeah. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about these two actors, and I'm thinking about Timothy Chalamet and Jake Belordi, them two,
Mm,
because they have been the two main actors that we've been seeing on our screen a lot. That's been like these upcoming, our generation of actors.
mhm.
And I remember, I think I told you or I told someone else, I was like, them two specifically, whatever they're, well, no, Timothy Chalamet more. I was like, whatever his next movie that he does is going to show which way of an actor he
Mhm.
is. Like, and where, like, I don't know, that's how I see a person. Like, I feel like I'm really good at like reading someone, but I could
Yeah.
also be wrong. Um, because he's gonna be done with the final Dune
Mhm.
in December, I think. And so we've always known him for these timepieces and things like this. And um what I feel like whatever he does next is just going to show what type of actor he is. And now it's announced he's doing an animation thing with Selena Gomez. And I
Yeah,
was,
I've seen that.
yeah, and I was low key so disappointed. I was like, I know you're a clout chaser actor.
Week.
I was like,
Well, I mean,
see who you surround yourself with.
yeah.
Yeah, you see who you fucking surround yourself with. It makes sense. And so, and we all like were very wrong about what type of person he was too, because of the things that he was in the beginning. They were always, his films were so intentional. Every film he did before Dune was just so freaking intentional, where it was like, this man's an artist. Like, he creates art with so much just like depth and all that. And then he got to the Dune ones, which Dune is amazing, but then it's like he got so big. And then he did Marty Supreme, and then he did that Bob Dylan. No.
Yeah, I can tell
the
you.
singer, that white singer that everyone loves. Um, he did that, and a couple of my friends who are movie people, they were like, I felt like I was watching the same person with both of them, and it wasn't great, and it was very disappointing because like the Bob one was good, but then when the ping pong movie
Mark
came
Supreme.
out, Mario Supreme, it felt like they were watching Bob again in that film. Like he
Yeah, he doesn't do
definitely
a good job of being able to
separate them.
differentiate the characters.
Exactly. And
Mhm.
so it just felt like it showed a lot of just egoness. And then it's like he also became that too outside
Yeah.
of the movies and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, whatever his next film is after Dune is over, because that's an end of an era for him, for like where he was in his career. It's going to see if he's actually doing things specifically because of the art and stuff, or it's because he's doing it for the money grab.
It's
You
probably the
guys,
money grab. I mean, let's
it's the
think
money
about
grab. It's
him even
100%.
saying the stuff about the damn ballet and stuff. You just
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you just got, I feel like the way that people talk about art, all different types of art, how if they I think it's okay to critique, it's okay to not like certain things, but for you to say like really wild statements
Mm-hmm.
goes to tell me exactly who you are and how you feel about certain art. You're not a true artist and you just do it
Exactly.
for money. Or maybe because you are just good at it, but your soul really not in it.
Your
Or maybe
soul's not
you
really
lost
not,
your soul in it.
no. Exactly. Exactly. And that right there just showed too, because also I'm like, bro, you're petty. Because number one, he's been with, there's a whole, and I'm gonna get to Jacob, but there's thing where he's been with what, not Kim, Kylie for
Right.
like a little bit over a year now.
Mhm.
So this movie he had with Selena definitely had to be around that time in the beginning
Yeah.
of their relationship. No, so everyone knows Selena Kardashians don't do well because they're the ones that brought Haley and Justin together. They moved Selena out the
Then again, I also gotta think too. Her sister goes to school with the kids.
whose sister? Selena.
Gomez's sister goes to school with their kid.
Well, everyone goes to school. Like I feel like they all celebrities like they have
That's
this
true.
village
That's
that they
your
all
opinion, how I know.
like they just that's why they all date everyone. Like they all date the same people. They don't know how to like
They're in their own
explore.
world. No,
Yeah,
they're just
they're
in
in their
their own
own
world.
bubble.
Yeah.
And so I just like that was a money grab because people are going to talk about that when the whole interviews and stuff goes on. Oh, you know, Miss Kylie's going to be down his
Mhm.
neck following him because Selena is a man grabber. Okay,
Gotta
she,
keep an eye out for Selena.
yeah, literally. But to Jacob, I have to give him props. That right, he is a true
Mhm.
artist with different niches because even though I feel like he's also a little like he's a little snobby and like uptight, that's okay. Like I can separate the art from the artist with him because of how different his movies are.
Yeah.
And the new movie he's coming out with next that I saw in theaters, it's like an action and he's the main guy. It's kind of like um it's kind of like those movies or that show, The Walking Dead.
Okay.
That's basically what he's in next. And it's
Okay.
like it's basically only him, maybe a few other characters in it, but he got guns, he's fighting all that
Oh
shit.
damn, he really
You would
action packed. Oh shit. I
yeah,
didn't
I'm
even
like you would
expect
have
it.
never seen Jacob
I was like, he
Elordi in
went from
that.
the kissing booth to
You know, he went from kissing
Gloria to
yeah, like Wuthering Heights and then he did like all and then he did Elvis as well or in
Yes.
Priscilla and
Yeah.
all that and I feel like he's doing so many different types of vibes and I think that's what an artist is like I think
Yes.
he's not staying in this bubble as an artist. He's like no, if I like it and it sounds really
Gonna
cool
do
to
it.
do and different, I'm gonna do it.
And that's kind of like Zendaya. I was gonna say use Zendaya as
Yes,
a
oh
good
my
analogy
gosh,
too,
I
because
love the movie she
you
picked.
will not get tired. Like you're not gonna feel like you're watching Zendaya in any, show or movie, especially
No,
in Euphoria. She does a hell of a good job playing that role of
oh
Rose.
my gosh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're two different people.
yeah,
But
so
yeah, she's a good example of like you're not watching the same person on the screen. She's killing each role.
Yeah, that's different niches. Because if you're just
Mhm.
stuck in one type of style of film or just one type of style of music, one type of style of dance, all that, like, it's just your life's going to feel boring and stuck, and you're stuck in this system.
Yes.
And when you just have multiple niches, I just feel like I see so much color around you.
Yes.
You just have like, uh, it's beautiful. Like you're such a beautiful
It's the
person.
genre bend. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
The
And
genre
I
bend.
think that's like what I see as Jake Valori. I'm like, he's such a
Yeah.
beautiful person. Like, cause the things that he's choosing and the way he goes all into it, even though who he's dating right now, I don't
Getting
know.
Kendall.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And to his last girl, didn't like either. But that's where like I can now accept to separate the art from the artist
Yeah.
because of the art that you're picking and you're doing and stuff like that. You're not mixing it into your personal life. And to
Yeah.
I love how like we don't really know him like that
Hmm.
as well. So that helps a lot because now we know too much of Timothy.
Yeah. I don't think I know you do.
I do. Because I was also in love with that man when I was like 17, 18 and stuff. So I did like a deep dive. But I feel like this man is on my screen all the time, like yelling. Like he's at every single freaking Knicks game and stuff. And it's just like him and Kylie just seem so fucking fake to me. Where like Kylie would just go up to hug Jordan, knowing damn well like her family ruined Jordan really badly and stuff. And there's some, we got other things to talk about, but that I could get to a whole different topic where it's just like that's the type of white people you gotta be careful from. That's gonna stop your shine. And she had to get out. That she was a great example of a black woman under white people, like in their shadow, as they're stealing black culture and everything. And then when she had to go through that craziness
Yeah.
to find her light.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't play with that fire again. Do
And it
not.
is interesting, like her after her going through that, I really feel like her life kind of blew up. Like
It did. She had to
started
go
dating
through
that
it.
man. Yeah, she had to go through it.
She
She
had
started dating
to.
that man. She started getting her own business and stuff, and she's
Yep.
amazing. She literally never, she never needed them. She just,
No.
grew up with them because of her family.
Yeah. Yep. And then it was like the red table talk was like the guards of what
Right.
your future will be. So she had to sit there and be like, "Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. This is what I did." And they helped her heal that. And then it was like she went and like
Well, I'm sorry, this is looking so weird to me. It'll just be looking like a whole last humiliation ritual. She just went.
it was like she kind of had to do that, but in a weird way too. Like hers felt a little different, where I feel
Yeah.
like
It was too
that
in the
had
eye and forced.
it was two in the eye, but also like that reminds me of a lot of other real life situations for people
Yeah,
where like they've had to go through something and like it was exposed, like their shit is exposed to the point where like they can't hide from it. So
yeah,
you got to be so freaking truthful now. But guess what, you being truthful can also help you succeed in life, even if the truth was ugly
yes. The
and you
truth
were in
is
the
always
wrong
going to
for
set you
something.
free.
Yeah, that is a prime example of the truth will set you free.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a good
but
transition period.
that is because speaking of the truth will set you free, um, figuring out how to be set free from these toxic, nasty men. Okay.
Especially the
Um,
ones that say, "You're too good for me."
yep. You kind of scare me.
Like,
Like I was nervous at first or something.
something like that. When they be sounding unsure and they just don't know, believe that shit because they really don't fucking know. And they
Yeah,
really are scared
jealous of you.
and they're really
Yep,
jealous or all of it. Like they
both.
all of it.
Yeah, because I just feel like, and I have friends who has experienced this too, where they would be like, yeah, and like I remember when we first met and stuff like that when we were really talking, and they'd be like, wow, like everyone really likes you, or I was kind of nervous to talk to you at first because you're just so like your energy is so much and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, he's jealous, and he's going to slowly dim my light to the point where I'm not even going to realize my light's being shut off until it's too late. And it's just like, be careful from men like that. You want to make sure you find someone that is like confident enough to go up to you and talk to you. Yes, it's nerve wracking. Like, I know I get nervous when I talk to a guy and stuff, especially if I really like them. But that doesn't mean like, we got less than a minute. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Thank
I don't
you.
know what happened, but I guess
I
this
started
is a
talking
good
about Jacob
start.
Elordi and Timothy.
No, I don't even think it was that because it hasn't even been like 30 minutes. But we're gonna save this topic for the next episode, and
Yeah,
we will see you guys very soon. So we don't know when it's gonna drop.
yeah. We'll see you next week.
Y'all take care. We will see you guys soon.